I invite you to Ukraine. Invest in Ukraine. This will be your victory and a new success story for your companies. Slava Ukraini. Start your work.
Well, that's the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, ringing the opening bell on Wall Street. He had a small message for investors as well. He invited everyone to invest in Ukraine and claimed that they are doing well to repel Russian attacks. Well, in other international news, Liz Truss officially takes charge as United Kingdom's Prime Minister after meeting the Queen at the Balmoral Castle in Scotland. Now, she becomes the third woman after Margaret Thatcher and Theresa May to head the UK government. The 47-year-old is UK's 56th and 15th Prime Minister to serve under Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Auto major Volkswagen confirms IPO plans for its sports car brand Porsche, which could become one of the world's largest listings. The car maker said that it intends to float for an initial public offering in late September or early October. The company said that the listing and timing was subject to further capital market developments. Social media giant Instagram has been fined €405 million by Ireland's data privacy regulator for violating the personal data of users aged below 18 years of age. The investigation found personal data of minors, like their phone numbers and email IDs, being publicly displayed on the social media app. This is the Irish regulator's third fine for the Meta-owned company and the highest ever for Meta. The company said it will appeal against this fine. US-India Business Council's India Idea Summit kicks off in Delhi. The US Chamber of Commerce bats for agreement and standards between US and India on cross-border data flows, says that a trade deal would be a win-win for both countries. Meanwhile, Nasdaq vice chairman tells the CNBC-TV18 that listing of Indian companies in the US exchanges will give them greater access to global capital.
E-commerce, and I saw the comments from the Commerce Minister in the newspapers reporting out that, the U.S. India governments have an opportunity here because the Indian government recognizes the importance of moving ahead in trade policy and e-commerce, right? Part of that has to be in the digital space. We have to work together, okay? India has its sovereign nation, its own goals. The United States has a sovereign nation, its own goals. But we're not going to get together in a global community and advance digital trade if we don't work together. Everyone wins when we work together. That means the Europeans, it means the Japanese, it means the Australians, it means the Indian government, it means the U.S. government. A lot of work to be done, but there is a path forward, and there is down the road, I think, a digital agreement with India and the United States as two critical partners. How we do it is through advancing the right technical standards and advancing areas like cross-border data flows. This is an ongoing issue to be worked through.
China, Canada, Israel, the Nordic states, Singapore, they all allow their companies to initially list in the United States. Why? Not to help NASDAQ. They do it because we can help them get access to the global investor and to U.S. investors. And that capital which we help raise then is cycled back to their countries and used in their economies. So we think India should allow the same thing and to facilitate the initial listing of public companies in the United States. We will talk to the finance minister tomorrow and we'll hear what she has to say. But we're cautiously optimistic, let's say.
Well, Prime Minister Modi and his Bangladeshi counterpart, Sheikh Hasina, signed 7 memorandums of understanding related to water sharing, railways, space, science and judiciary. Sheikh Hasina is on a 4-day official visit to India.
बांग्लादेश के निर्यात के लिए आज भारत पूरे एशिया में सबसे बड़ा मार्केट है। इस वृद्धि को और गति देने के लिए हम द्विपक्षीय कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इकोनॉमिक पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट पर शीघ्र चर्चा शुरू करेंगे। आज हमने कुशियारा नदी से जल बंटवारे पर एक महत्वपूर्ण समझौते पर हस्ताक्षर किए हैं। इससे भारत में दक्षिण असम और बांग्लादेश में सिलहट क्षेत्र को लाभ होगा।
India is the most important closest neighbor for Bangladesh, Bangladesh-India bilateral relations are known to be a role model for neighborhood diplomacy. The two countries have resolved many outstanding issues in the spirit of friendship and cooperation, and we hope that all outstanding issues, including this water sharing treaty, would be concluded at an early date.
Well, here's a CNBC TV18 exclusive. Your insurance policies could soon be sold in the demat form like stocks and mutual funds. Sources tell us that insurance regulator will discuss the proposal with insurance companies. Yash Jain is joining us now with more details. Yash, tell us this proposal, when is it likely to go through, and what does it mean for policyholders?
Well, indeed, it's an important milestone that India achieved that significant mark of 10 crore demat accounts in the country for the first time. And now the insurance regulator, the move that it is considering, could give significant pace to the growth of demat accounts in the country. What we've been given to understand from our sources is that the insurance regulator met industry CEOs, both life as well as general insurance industry, and that was to discuss issuance of insurance policy in a dematerialized or a demat format. As far as the thinking at the regulatory body is concerned, it is to first streamline the whole process of issuing new insurance policies, both on the side of life insurance as well as non-life insurance in a dematerialized or a demat format. Once that is streamlined, then converting the old and existing policies and bringing them on the demat platform as well. As far as dematerialization of insurance policies is concerned, that will be done with NSDL, CDSL and Carvi, which are the depositories, and it will be a proposal which will be discussed with industry CEOs today. This will be an important step towards financial inclusion, as it will also give these policy holders the benefit of availing loans against the insurance policies also, just like it is done against shares today.
Right, Yash, thanks a lot for that. Now, the FMCG player ITC's expected robust demand in the upcoming festive season for its chocolates and confectionery category on the back of a strong revival in discretionary spends. Speaking to CNBC TV18 Shilpa Rani Petta, Anuj Rustagi, CEO for chocolates, coffee and confectionery categories at ITC Foods, said that high inflation may impact demand, but the company hasn't seen any signs yet.
The demand for the chocolates and the confectionery category is quite robust, and we are very encouraged with what we have seen during Rakhi, which just went by, where we saw strong double-digit growth for at least our brands. So right now, it will be quite difficult to predict because the festive demand materializes very close to the festival. But I do expect it to be strong double digits.
Well, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of India Business. Thank you so much for watching. News continues right here on CNBC TV18.